Hi students, welcome to Dawood Tech YouTube channel. So I think this is the fifth part of GK. So you have to study all the topics I have covered. Okay, this is most important to you. So in daily life, every day we are using so lot of exams, not only in your daily exams, everywhere you use GK section. So that's why I am continuously preparing this type of video. So I hope these videos are most helpful to you. See, the next topic is the important days of the year. So see what are the main important days of the year here. See, 12th January, we say that is a National Youth Day. 12th January is National Youth Day. Okay, this one 12th January National Youth Day. Next, see next 15th January, we called as a Army Day. 15th January is Army Day. Next 26th January, already know about the Republic Day. 26th January is a Republic Day. Next 30th January, Matrix Day. Matrix Day. Matrix Day. Okay, next 4th February. 4th February, World Cancer Day. 4th February is World Cancer Day. Next 13th February, World Radio Day. 13th February, World Radio Day. Next 14th February, Saint Valentine's Day. So 14th February is Valentine's Day. 14th February is Valentine's Day. Next 8th March, International Women's Day. 8th March, International Women's Day. 8th March is International Women's Day. Okay, next 15th March, World Consumer Rights Day. 15th March is World Consumers Rights Day. Next 22nd March, World Water Day. 22nd March, World Water Day. Next 24th March, World Tuberculosis Day. 24th March is World Tuberculosis Day. So next 7th April is World Health Day. 7th April is World Health Day. Next 22nd April is World Earth Day. 22nd April is World Earth Day. Next 25th April is World Malaria Day. 25th April is World Malaria Day. So see another time. So 12th January is National Youth Day. 15th January is Army Day. Next 26th January Republic Day. 30th January Matrix Day. 14th February World Cancer Day. Next 13th February World Radio Day. Next 14th February Valentine's Day. Next 8th March International Women's Day. Next 15th March World Consumers Rights Day. 22nd March World Water Day. 24th March World Tuberculosis Day. 7th April World Health Day. 22nd April World Earth Day. 25th April World Malaria Day. See here already know perfectly this one is Republic Day. 26th January Republic Day. Next already 14th February Valentine's Day. Next this 22nd March World Water Day. See this 22nd April World Earth Day. Okay, this I already you know about that. Next 8th March also. 8th March Women's Day. These are most important. Okay, next one the 1st May International Labor Day. Okay, see next 8th May International Red Cross Day. Next 20th May World Refugees Day. 24th May Commonwealth Day. So 24th May Commonwealth Day. 31st May World No Tobacco Day. World No Tobacco Day. Tobacco Day. Next 5th June World Environment Day. 8th June World Ocean Day. 21st June International Yoga Day. 23rd June International Olympic Day. 23rd June is International Olympic Day. These are the main important days of the year. So just I have told here from January to June only. Next section I will discuss after July to December. See here how just only less number of days are here in this thing. Here 12th January is National Youth Day, 15th January Army Day, 26th January Republic Day, 30th January Martyrs Day, 14th February World Cancer Day, 13th February World Radio Day, 14th February Saint Valentine's Day, 8th March is Women's Day, that means Mother's Day. So 15th March World Consumer Rights Day, 27th March World Water Day, 24th March World Tuberculosis Day, 7th April World Health Day, 22nd April World Earth Day, 25th April World Malaria Day, 1st May is International Labour Day. So 1st May is International Labour Day. Next 8th May is International Red Cross Day. So 12th May is World Refugees Day. 24th May is Commonwealth Day. 31st May is World No Tobacco Day. 5th June World Environment Day. 8th June World Ocean Day. 25th June International Yoga Day. 23rd June International Olympic Day. Okay, these are the main important days of our year. Next one is see next topic. See, how do you know about that oceans? So here some oceans, where is ocean situated and what type of oceans we have? Just we have only 5 oceans, these main oceans. Okay, so total earth is covered with ocean only, that's why the earth is look like a bluish. So when you are observing so upside of at present with the telescope or anything, so we observe that the total earth is look like a blue. Why means that they are totally covered with the oceans only. See what type of oceans we have here. So a list of ocean world. See the first rank is ocean, Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean, it is where is it is it is separated into North and South Pacific. Pacific Ocean is separated into North and South Pacific. So this is separated into really North Pacific and South Pacific. Next Atlantic. Atlantic Ocean is separated into North and South Atlantic. It also separated with North and South Atlantic. So Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean. Next Indian Ocean, known as the sea south of India, containing the water of Arabian and Lakshadweep seas. So known as the sea south of India, containing the water of Arabian and Lakshadweep seas. Next southern extension of the Pacific, Atlantic and the Indian Oceans. Okay, so southern sea also see here extension of Pacific, Atlantic and Indian Oceans. Next Arctic Ocean, the sea of around North Pole containing the water of Greenland Sea. We call it simply Arctic. These are notes about this seas. Pacific Sea is separated into North and South Pacific also. So next Atlantic Sea is separated into North and South Atlantic. Indian also known as the sea south of India, containing the water of Arabian and Lakshadweep seas. Next southern is extension of the Pacific, Atlantic and Indian Oceans. Next Arctic, the sea around the North Pole containing the water of Greenland Sea. So these are the mainly oceans of our world. Next one, next topic, grasslands. It is most important. Already some regions, these grasslands called in different names. I think see what type of grasslands we have, which type of names we are using here. See, the first one is Australian region. In the Australia region, the grassland, so grasslands we called as a downs. Simply called down also, downs or downs. The Australian, the region, the grassland we called as a downs. South Africa region, the grasslands we already known as a Pampas. In South Africa region, the grassland name is Pampas. Next North America we called as a prairies. North America we call the grassland name is prairilu. Prairilu in Telugu, prairies in English. Prairies in English. Next, Africa and Australia. So we got grassland we call it savannas. Savanna. Okay, Africa and Australia, the grassland name is known as a savannas. South America, we called it, the grassland name is called as a selvas. South America, the grassland we called as a selvas. Next, Europe and the Northern Asia, with the grassland name we called as a steppes. Steppes. Okay, Europe and Asia, the grassland name called as a taiga. Next, South Africa, we got another called as a wells. These are most important. So every competitive exam, this grasslands we simply ask that question. That's why the grassland most important in daily life. See, first one is Australia. The grassland name we call simply called as a downs. Australia is downs. South America we called as a pampas. Next, South America means Argentina and Uruguay. We called as simply pampas. Next, North America, the grassland name is prairies. Africa and Australia we called as a savannas. South America we called as a selvas. So South America we called as a selvas. Europe and Northern Asia, the grassland name is called as a steppes. Europe and Asia, the grassland name is called as a taiga. Europe and Asia. Europe and North America is steppes, and Europe and Asia, the grassland name is a taiga. South Africa, the grassland name is a veld. These are the most important grassland in the world. So Australia is downs, South America is pampas, and North America is prairies. Africa and Australia savannas. South America is selvas. Europe and Northern Asia steppes. Europe and Asia taiga. South Africa velds. South Africa veld. Okay, so next, so these are the main topics of today. So next one is another one we can discuss about that some small topics of our history. Okay, already know about that the history. So totally, how can we understand history? By the books or some type of so rocks or some type of numismatics like this. Some different cultures were observed in previously. Okay, that's why the history is most important. See, first one is ancient history. What is the ancient history? What type of topics we will cover here? See, the first one is source of ancient history, Indian history. How can we know the history, Indian history? By ancient sources. So Polycene deposits or Sivalics, Polycene deposits of Sivalics known as a Ramapithecus. So Polycene deposits in Sivalics we called as a Ramapithecus. Ramapithecus are also olden humans. Ramapithecus, Azarecta indica, Indus, and Homo sapiens like this. Okay, Neanderthal, this type of old humans of our culture. See here, it is known as Ramapithecus. Pliocene deposits in the Sivalics a type of homide. The type of homide. Ramapithecus is one type of homide. So Pliocene deposits in Sivalics by used by this we can understand how is Ramapithecus, how survival in the world. Next, inscriptions either on stone or metal plates or old records ancient India. The study of inscriptions is called epigraphy. So this inscription either stone or metal plates or old records of ancient India. The study of inscriptions is called as epigraphy. So epigraphy. So this is study of inscriptions. We simply called as epigraphy. So inscription either are stone or metal plates or old records of ancient India. So the stone and the metal plates, written in some words. By this we can understand how is history. So the study of inscription simply we called as epigraphy. Next, coins. By this coins also we can understand how is history. So that's why the study of coins is called Numismatics. The Panchmark coins are the earliest coins of India. The Panchmark coin is old silver and copper coins. Copper coins, earliest coins of India. Okay, next monuments. Monuments reflect the material prosperity and development of culture. Taxashila monument about Kushans and stupas, chaityas and vihars about Maurya. So these monuments can understand the history also. That's why monuments reflect the material property and development of culture. Takshashila monument and the Kushan monument and the stupas and the chaityas and the vihars and Maurya. These monuments, by these monuments you can understand what is the history. So next, Vedas. Vedas also Aryans proposed Vedas. So Vedas point out features about development of different dynasties. Example, Rig Veda deals with the archery and known as first testament of mankind. The first testament of mankind, Rig Veda. So Rig Veda is archery. So Rig Veda deals about only archery. Already you know about Dhanur Vidya, like this. Archery only the first treatment of mankind. Rig Veda deals. So this, who proposed this Vedas? Vedas proposed Aryans. So Aryan civilization after. So Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, after civilization, Aryans came to India. By this civilization, totally Aryans proposed some type of Vedas, Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvaveda, like this. So in this Veda, we can understand the history, how is history that time of situated. Next, Samaveda says about the art of music. So Samaveda deals only about the art of music. Total music is depend upon Samaveda. In the Vedas, we written how efficiently we can compose melodies and music in the Samaveda. Next, Yajurveda is known as a ritual Veda. Yajurveda is a ritual Veda. So it totally deals with ritual Veda. Yajurveda is known as a ritual Veda. Next, Atharvaveda Veda is a latest of four. It is about the beliefs, the supernatural powers. Total in the Atharvaveda Veda, superstitions. So proposed in Atharvaveda only. Okay, next one is Upanishad. It is anti-realistic and nature. It is deals about the theories of creation of universe and decline of action. Sutras deals about the rituals and sanskaras and social life, medical science, etc. Sutras. These sutras totally deals about the rituals and sanskaras and social life, medical science, etc. Next, Puranas also. Puranas also describe the genealogies and various royal dynasties. Example, Maurya, Andhra and Shung and Gupta. This is totally, this Purana deals about that history of this type of cultures. Maurya culture, Andhra culture and Shushang and Gupta culture. Puranas describe the genealogies of various royal dynasty. Okay, today is enough students. Tomorrow next topic we will discuss the another what are topics in the history, geography and physics and chemistry, everything. Okay, so continuously I am uploading this type of video. So if you are watching first time, definitely subscribe my channel. Then